Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Pokemon Sapphire version. So last time, I made it to Dewford Town. Today I'm going to finish exploring the beach and then go check out that cave. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? Sheesh, asking for a preference is like... I mean, I'm not an expert fisher person, I like them both, I'm just really casual about it. And I only fish in Pokemon. In real life, I'm terrified of the ocean. Sheesh. Oh, let this be a power check for me. Having trouble defeating Magikarp. Not a good position to be in. So there's this hilarious gimmick strategy involving Magikarp. You have another Pokemon set up Rain, have Magikarp where it won't work in this game because the Focus Band didn't exist yet. Have Magikarp wear a Focus Band and no Flail, which it learns at level 40 or something. It evolves at level 20, but if you get up to level 40, it'll learn Flail. Hooray! Oh. Sad. Alright, so the appropriate response to this is switching out. Nosp. You're fast. You can use a physical attack, which won't deal with Tentacool's incredibly high special defense. Yay, Henrietta grew to level 9. Heck yes, I want Headbutt. Let's see, Cut, Power 50. Headbutt, Power 70, Accuracy 100. Yay, Nosp grew to level 11. Magikarp? Alright, who's my lowest level Pokemon? Poochyena, I haven't even used you in a long time. Poochyena, you're going to be a liability in the next gym. Because it's a fighting gym. I should have thought that through better. Maybe I'll catch a Zubat in the cave and replace Poochyena with Zubat for the gym. So far, Nosp is the only Pokemon I have that knows a flying move, and it won't actually resist fighting attacks because it's half normal. Normal's weak to fighting, so a resistance multiplied by weakness will just have it take normal damage. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. Alright. So, Trainer's Eyes. Is there any trainer that wants a rematch? Like, I think this shows me trainers that want a rematch. And, oh hey, awesome. I'm gonna keep that in case I lose a battle. Aha! Really? I wanted to come out here for a Pokeball. You know, it's fine. Pokeballs still cost money. And I still use them. Yes, I'd like to rest my tired Pokemon. Alright, so... access someone's PC, move Pokemon. Ralts could be good if I took the time to train it up. Alright, now let's get out of here and head for the cave, where I intend to catch a Zubat. Oh, hey! The trainer's in here. Thank goodness. Hey, it gets awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven, I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but, well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. So, it is possible to navigate. Teach that hidden move Flash to a Pokemon and use it. It lightens up even the inky darkness of caves. But to use it, you need the gym badge from Dewford's Pokemon Gym. So it is possible to navigate the cave without Flash. It's just a terribly bad idea for me. People who aren't me might be able to manage it better. Hey, Zubat! Level 8. Uh-oh. Oh. It feels like the random number generator is biased against me. I'm pretty sure it actually isn't. It just feels that way because I'm dealing with things more often that involve the random number generator than, than my opponents are. Yeah. Like, for example, the fact that Zubat used Supersonic on me multiple times is evidence that the random number generator isn't actually biased against me. Zubat avoids sunlight because exposure causes it to become unhealthy. During the daytime, it stays in caves or under the eaves of old houses, sleeping while hanging upside down. Give a nickname to the capture Zubat? Heck no. I mean, I absolutely should have done that thing. Ideally, I'd like John to learn a flying type move. So Zubat should have a quad resistance to flying type moves. Bringing in a bunch of flying Pokemon might not be the best idea though, because flying types sometimes bring rock moves as coverage. Yeah, see, this is why Flash is important. Oh, hey, a level 9 Zubat. Let's see here. Resistances, extremely useful. Oh, thank goodness. See, if you were meant to entirely do this cave after the gym, I think there'd be higher level Pokemon here, since the gym has the gym leader has Pokemon that are like level 17 and 18, whereas this has Pokemon that are like level 8 through 12. Oh! This! One of my big mistakes! Let me explain. I had this Pokemon on my team in my first playthrough. I used it very badly. It's the long and short of it. I had it wearing an item that reduces its speed by half in exchange for improved stat growth. I only much later learned what that meant. It's half steel, half rock, so takes quad damage from fighting Pokemon, or from fighting attacks. Double damage from water. It's a lot of fun. It's a defensive counterpart to Tyranitar, I think. I read the Pokedex data for its final form, and I was like, oh, hey, this sounds like Tyranitar from the last game, but the opposite. Or this sounds like the opposite of Tyranitar from the last game. Hooray, I caught it. Anyway, yeah, I picked poor attacks for it. My team wasn't built in such a way as to handle it. And, I wielded it poorly. Doesn't help that, its weaknesses are such that most gyms in the game cover them. I'm glad that battles are not currently being reduced to send out my highest level Pokemon. Like, that's one of the things that annoys me about early game Pokemon. Battles are send out your highest level Pokemon while you try and level up your lower level Pokemon. Oh, that's right! I wanted to check out Shield Dust. Prevents added effects. So if an attack has a secondary effect of reducing a stat or causing paralysis or whatever, those won't happen. I personally kind of prefer Shed Skin, but it's still a useful ability. I have an escape rope, so if I get hopelessly lost in here, I'll still be fine. Oh yeah, fighting type Pokemon. I love how in later games, Leech Life gained the effect of, or became more powerful. Ow, that was a critical hit. It's interesting that bug types are resistant to fighting attacks, and fighting types are resistant to bug attacks. Mutual dislike. Anyway, I was never very impressed with Makuhita. I mean, it may not look it from here, but whenever I've used it, it's always felt like a sack of hit points with no defense. Still, I will attempt to catch it, because it's not in my Pokedex yet. I love these early game Pokemon with high catch rates. Makuhita has a tireless spirit. It will never give up hope. It eats a lot of food, gets plenty of sleep, and it trains very rigorously. By living that way, this Pokemon packs its body with energy. So yeah, it tries to live a healthy lifestyle. We could all learn a lesson from that. Eat healthy food, get enough sleep, and exercise vigorously. Oh hey! I'm on the 3rd floor of the Granite Cave, where it's odd how many of my big mistakes are related to the Granite Cave. Where there's a 5% chance of a Pokemon called, oh, I wish I remember what it was called. Oh, hey, look, a level 11 Zubat. Hey, Henrietta found an item. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, there's a Pokemon. I can't remember what it's called anymore. I normally know what it's called. I remember the nickname I gave it on my first playthrough, which was Veldrin, after a character from Baldur's Gate 2. Or rather, after an alias that the main character uses in Baldur's Gate 2. Alright, ostensibly the timer is up, so I'm going to finish up with this floor. Use an escape rope, and then next time we'll visit the gym and hope for the best. Anyway, what was I saying? Something Veldrin. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't have very high stats. What it does have going for it is that it has no weaknesses. Yeah, the Zubat may not work out in terms of taking it to the gym if it doesn't learn a flying attack by then. Because it was stuck with a bug attack, it's going to have a heck of a time doing damage. It's going to have to rely on a supersonic. Okay. Zubat, level 10. Okay, drain my energy. Okay, so hopefully my confusion... Okay, I win. Okay, so then... Requires Rock Smash. Uh-oh. Alright, time to swap out to this. You know, I really appreciate a lot of the small quality of life changes that have been made to Pokemon games in recent years. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, for example, thanks to the accumulation of changes, you no longer need to spend a ton of time breeding a Pokemon to be competitively viable, because you can use stat boosting items to cover for the stat experience, or whatever it's called. Effort values, I think players call them, although the games refer to them as base stats. Oh, this is the Pokemon! Sableye! I insist on having this on my team. That was a terrible idea. Anyway, you can change a Pokemon's nature, or at least the stat boosts from its nature, with mints. If you gave it bad effort values or base stats, you can use berries to remove the ones you don't like. And if you need a move that it gains from breeding, you can actually, this Pokemon is level 12. And it is a ghost type. It might be viable for use in the next gym. And 12 damage is actually pretty scary right now. you don't need... And thanks to a horizontal move transfer, you can have a Pokemon teach another Pokemon move that would normally learn through breeding by just having it teach the Pokemon the move. At a picnic. And I think that's all really cool. Alright, let's see here. Okay, this... Oh, wow! Oh, that's a critical hit. Okay, yeah, this thing's a lot beefier than my memory of it was. And that might be part of the problem, is I remember this early game beefiness when it's battling against basic Pokemon rather than evolved Pokemon. And so I insist on bringing it with me. Sableye digs the ground with sharpened claws to find rocks that it eats. Substances in the eaten rocks crystallize and rise up to the Pokemon's body surface. So yeah, I might grab that for the next gym just for its immunity to fighting moves. Okay, so then... Oh hey, an Everstone. So that's a hold item. It prevents the Pokemon holding it from evolving. Also, starting in Pokemon Emerald, I think, if you breed a Pokemon holding an Emerald Stone, it has a 50% chance of passing down its nature to its descendants. Oof. Alright. So yeah, 1/3 of my party was made of Pokemon that I built and wielded badly from the Granite Cave. And so that's not to say that I'm completely rejecting the idea of using those Pokemon, although I nearly completely rejected the idea of using a Sableye before I revealed how beefy it was to me. I said I was going to finish that floor, but it looks like I'm going to try and finish the Granite Cave itself. Oh, a wild Abra. It only knows one move, Teleport. Once it evolves to level 16, it evolves into Kadabra and learns Confusion. Oh. So yeah, you have to lead with a Pokemon that can put it to sleep if you want to use any attacks on it, or freeze it. Oh hey look! There's a guy! That device you have there, it's a Pokénav. When trainers that have Pokénavs battle, it keeps a record of how things went, I think. Oh, pardon me, my name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let's see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. If I need to fight rock types or ice types, that'll be useful. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. Now I've got to hurry along. Okay, since I finished this area, I want to go back to Rustboro and visit Devoncorp, because I think delivering that was the trigger to receive the experience share? So yeah, this episode, like many episodes, is going to be longer than I had first intended. because I don't want to forget the experience share. It's an extremely important item to me. You know, Pokemon that can use decent fighting attacks or whatchamajooz bug attacks is going to be useful for dealing with Team Aqua, since very few of them actually use their signature water Pokemon. Anyway, escape rope. Alright. Takes me to the entrance of the cave. I'm gonna go hit up the Pokemon Center. Yes, I'd like to rest my Pokemon. And now, to head off to space. Ahoy, free all got to see anytime. Now, friend, where are we headed? Petalburg! Alright, I'm just gonna speed this up because I can. There are some things money can't buy. That's Pokemon. Alright, so... in between now and next time, I intend to look up what the Trainer's Eyes feature actually does. Oh, hey, a wild Taillow. Zubat, you're gonna have a bad time. It's weird, my Pokemon aren't even up to the level of the first gym leaders. And now I'm heading on to the second gym leader. I wonder if my reluctance to grind was what caused issues the first time, not just my team composition. I am willing to stick around and do a bunch of random battles if I'm going after a rare Pokemon. But wow, the experience from wild Pokemon is terrible. Alright, Rustboro City. Go visit the president. Make my way back to Dewford. Hey you! You delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thank you. It should help you, a trainer. Yes. The Pokemon holding the experience share will be given some of the experience points from battle. It will get experience points needed into actually battle. I would say experience share is quite useful for raising weak Pokemon. Yeah. Or Pokemon that aren't relevant to the current... Alright. I might change my team before the Dewford gym. I'm going to look up what level Zubat learns its first flying attack in between now and next time, and if it doesn't learn it by... I don't know. In the next couple of levels, I can't give an exact detail. Then I'm just going to switch it out and give the experience share to something else. Also, for the next gym, I'm absolutely going to challenge all the trainers. Because since I am refusing to do any grinding, I still need that sweet, sweet experience. Alright, so yeah, last thing to do. Is go to Dewford. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. And here we are. Ahoy, we hit land in Dewford. Alright, and so, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and save here and call it a day. I'll see you then. Or I'll see you next time. Yes. When we challenge the Dewford Gym.